Level 1, ordinary high school student. Before anything supernatural enters his life, Yuji Itadori is just a ridiculous outlier of human physical ability. He is a student at a normal school, but his body already breaks the rules. He can throw shot put like it's nothing, outrun athletes, and fight grown delinquents without formal training. But despite this strength, his mindset is grounded in one thing: helping people. The most defining aspect of this stage is his connection to his grandfather. Before dying, his grandfather tells him two core ideas. 1, help people whenever possible. 2, die surrounded by people. This becomes the emotional foundation of Yuji's entire journey. At this point, there is no cursed energy, no sorcery, no domain expansions, just a strong human with an unusually moral compass and unnatural physical talent. Everything changes when he encounters a sealed, cursed object tied to a catastrophe-level existence. Level 2, Vessel of Sukuna Awakening. The turning point begins when Yuji comes into contact with one of the fingers of Ryomen Sukuna, the king of curses. To save his friends from immediate death, Yuji swallows the cursed object. This act makes him the Vessel of Sukuna. Under normal conditions, this should have resulted in instant death, but Yuji survives and suppresses Sukuna's presence. This level is not about power gain. It is about survival. Yuji becomes something unprecedented, a human capable of hosting Sukuna without being immediately overtaken. This alone places him under surveillance by Satoru Gojo, who recognizes both the danger and potential in him. From this moment, Yuji is no longer human in the eyes of the Jujutsu world. He is a walking execution order that hasn't been triggered yet. Level 3, Cursed Energy Combatant. Once enrolled at Tokyo Jujutsu High, Yuji begins formal training in cursed energy control. At this stage, he learns the basics: how cursed energy flows from negative emotions, how to reinforce his body using cursed energy, how to fight curses instead of just surviving them. He trains under experienced sorcerers and quickly adapts. Unlike most beginners, Yuji's learning curve is extremely fast due to his physical foundation. He enters real combat against curses and begins to understand the brutality of the job. This is also where the concept of jujutsu sorcery stops being theoretical and becomes survival. Yuji is still raw, but now he can actively fight curses instead of simply being a target. However, he is still not refined. He relies heavily on instinct and brute force rather than technique. Level 4, Black Flash Specialist. This level marks Yuji's first true breakthrough as a combatant. He achieves mastery, at least situational mastery, of Black Flash, a phenomenon where cursed energy is applied within 0.00001 seconds of a physical hit, dramatically amplifying the attack. Once Yuji experiences Black Flash, something shifts in his perception of cursed energy. He begins to understand it at a deeper level than most sorcerers. During intense battles, especially against special-grade threats, Yuji chains Black Flash attacks, showing explosive growth in combat awareness and timing. At this stage, Yuji is no longer just reacting. He is syncing with cursed energy in real time, but this comes at a cost. Every fight reinforces how much suffering exists in the world of curses. He starts to lose the simplicity of his earlier mindset. He is becoming efficient, but also emotionally burdened. Level 5, Elite Jujutsu Sorcerer. By this stage, Yuji has fought multiple special-grade curses, survived encounters with elite sorcerers, and experienced losses that permanently shape his psyche. He is no longer a beginner. He is a frontline-grade sorcerer. His combat abilities include advanced cursed energy reinforcement, consistent Black Flash usage in high-pressure fights, extreme physical durability that rivals top-tier sorcerers, high adaptability in chaotic combat environments. He also begins to understand the complexity of Jujutsu society, its politics, its failures, and its moral compromises. Yuji's ideology starts to fracture. The belief that he can save everyone is tested repeatedly in situations where saving everyone is impossible. This level is defined by competence under pressure. Yuji is now trusted for missions that involve high-risk curses and life-or-death scenarios. But internally, the psychological weight is becoming heavier than any curse he fights. Level 6, Sukuna Scarred Peak Form. At this final level, Yuji is no longer just a vessel or a sorcerer. He is a battlefield of identity. The presence of Sukuna inside him has escalated beyond passive containment. Sukuna's influence, actions, and manipulation begin to leave permanent consequences on Yuji's body and mind. Yuji's growth here is not just strength-based, it is endurance-based. He continues fighting even after devastating losses, betrayal-level revelations, and direct psychological attacks tied to Sukuna's existence within him. By this stage, Yuji's fighting style is fully matured. Precision strikes enhanced by cursed energy mastery, full-body reinforcement optimized for survival in extreme conditions, combat decision-making shaped by repeated trauma and experience. But what defines this level is not technique, it is resilience. Yuji continues moving forward despite understanding the full cost of being Sukuna's vessel. Every battle is now layered. He is fighting curses outside and the shadow of Sukuna within. This is the peak state of contradiction, human morality versus cursed existence. He is still standing. That alone defines this level. Yuji Itadori's progression is not a simple power climb. It is a systematic breakdown and reconstruction of a human being under impossible conditions. From a physically gifted student to Sukuna's vessel to a frontline sorcerer capable of Black Flash mastery, his journey reflects the core brutality of the Jujutsu world. What makes Yuji compelling is not that he becomes unstoppable. It is that he keeps moving forward in a system designed to crush him. And in a world of curses, that persistence is its own kind of power.